You say you don't have time. That's what you tell yourself, isn't it? I'm busy. I'll do it later. Not today, maybe tomorrow. Lies. All of it. Because I've been watching you. Yes, you. Not when you pretend to be productive. Not when you talk about your goals. Not when you make promises you never intend to keep. I've been watching you when no one else is. When the screen lights up your face in the dark. When your thumb scrolls and scrolls and scrolls. Like you're digging your own grave one swipe at a time. I've seen the hours vanish. Not stolen. Not taken. Given away. Freely. Like they meant nothing. You say you don't have time, but I've seen you waste it. I've seen you wake up tired. Not from work, but from doing nothing that matters. I've seen you sit there, staring at a future you're too afraid to chase. Waiting, always waiting. Waiting for motivation. Waiting for the right moment. Waiting for a version of yourself that will never come. And you call that living? No, that's decay. Slow, silent, comfortable decay. You're not busy. You're distracted. You're not overwhelmed. You're undisciplined. And deep down, you know it. Don't look away. Look at yourself. Look at what you've become. A master of excuses. A collector of unfinished plans. A prisoner of I'll start tomorrow. Tell me, how many tomorrows have you buried? How many chances did you suffocate with hesitation? How many dreams are rotting inside you right now? Because you chose comfort over action. You say you don't have time, but time isn't the problem. You are. Because you treat time like it's endless. Like it will always be there. Like you can waste it now and somehow reclaim it later. You can't. Time doesn't come back. It doesn't forgive. It doesn't negotiate. It bleeds. Every second a drop. And you're the one holding the knife. Cutting into your own life. Again. And again. And again. One scroll. One delay. One excuse at a time. You're not losing time. You're killing it. Brutally. Carelessly. Without even realizing the damage you've done. And the worst part? You've convinced yourself it's normal, that this is just how life is, that everyone wastes time, that you'll figure it out someday. Someday. There it is again. That beautiful lie you had behind. Someday. But someday is a graveyard, and every wasted hour is another nail in the coffin of who you could have been. Listen to me carefully. This isn't about productivity. This isn't about schedules or routines. This is about war. A war between who you are and who you keep refusing to become. And right now, you're losing. Not because you're weak, but because you keep choosing weakness over and over again. So don't stand there and tell me you don't have time. You have time. You've always had time. You just chose to waste it. And now the question is, how much more are you willing to kill before there's nothing left of you to save? I'll start tomorrow. Say it again. Go on, say it louder. I'll start tomorrow. Do you hear it now? Do you hear how hollow it sounds? How empty? How weak? How predictable? You've been saying it for days, weeks, months, maybe years. Tomorrow. 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 You worship it like a God that never answers your prayers. And what is it giving you? Nothing. Because tomorrow never speaks. Tomorrow never arrives. Tomorrow never saves you. It just watches you rot. You said tomorrow. Tomorrow said nothing. And now you're here again. Same place. Same excuses. Same version of you. Unchanged. Unmoved. Unworthy of the potential you keep bragging about. I'm not ready. Not ready for what? For effort? For discipline? For becoming something more than this half-finished version of yourself? Tell me, when will you be ready? When life gets easier? When fear disappears? When everything finally feels comfortable? Then you will wait forever. Because readiness is a myth. A beautiful lie. A soft pillow you rest your weakness on. You don't become ready and then act. You act, and that is what makes you ready. But you don't want to act. You want certainty. You want guarantees. You want to feel safe while chasing something that was never meant to be safe. So you hesitate, you delay, you retreat, and then you call it preparation. No, it's avoidance. Pure, refined, cowardly avoidance. I need motivation. There it is, your favorite excuse, your most elegant lie. You sit there, waiting for a feeling, waiting for some magical surge of energy to descend upon you like a blessing, waiting for motivation to knock on your door and drag you into greatness. Pathetic. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes like a weak pulse. One moment it's there, the next, it's gone. And you've built your entire life around chasing it. No wonder you're stuck. Because you've made your progress dependent on something that refuses to stay. You don't need motivation. You need discipline. But discipline is uncomfortable. And that's the problem, isn't it? You love comfort. You crave it. You protect it. You defend it like it's your greatest treasure. Comfort. That warm, quiet place where nothing grows, where nothing changes, where nothing demands anything from you. It feels good. It feels safe. It feels right. But it's killing you. Slowly. Silently. Every day you stay there, you decay a little more. Every day you choose comfort, you move further away from who you could have been. Comfort is not peace. It's sedation. It's the slow death of ambition, the quiet burial of potential. And you've embraced it. You've built your life around it. You've designed your habits to protect it. You've shaped your identity to defend it. You built a prison and decorated it like a home. You put soft cushions on the walls. You painted the bars. You convinced yourself this is where you belong. And now, you don't even try to escape. Because escaping would mean discomfort, effort, pain, growth, everything you've been avoiding. So you stay, and you lie. You lie to yourself so convincingly that you almost believe it. I'll start tomorrow. I'm not ready. I need motivation. No, these aren't excuses. These are weapons. Weapons you use against yourself. To stay small, to stay weak, to stay exactly where you are. Safe, comfortable, powerless. But let me ask you something. How long are you going to keep lying? How long are you going to keep pretending this is okay? How long will you sit in this beautifully decorated prison and call it a life? Because deep down, you know the truth. This comfort you protect so desperately is the very thing that's destroying you. And the moment you realize that, the moment you truly understand it, is the moment everything changes. Or the moment you choose to stay the same. Again, no one stole your time. Let that sink in. No one hacked into your life and took it from you. No one forced your hand. No one chained you down and made you waste it. You gave it away, piece by piece, hour by hour, choice by choice. And now you want to blame the world? No. This isn't the world's fault. This is yours. This is where the lie breaks. This is where the illusion dies. This is where the war begins. Because the truth is far more brutal than anything you've been telling yourself. The real enemy is you, not your circumstances, not your past, not your situation. You. Look at your habits. Look at them carefully. They're not routines. They're not harmless patterns. They are traitors. Every distraction you entertain, a betrayal. Every delay you justify, a betrayal. Every promise you break to yourself, a betrayal. You built these habits. You fed them. You protected them. And now they've turned on you. Now they keep you weak. Now they keep you stuck. Now they keep you exactly where you swore you would never stay. This isn't coincidence. This is war. And the battlefield is not out there. It's in here, inside your mind. A battlefield where discipline fights distraction, where ambition fights comfort, where the version of you that could have been is being suffocated by the version you chose to become. And every day, you pick a side. Every day you wake up and decide who wins. And too many times, you chose the wrong side. You knew what needed to be done. You knew, and you did nothing. Say it again, you knew, and you did nothing. You felt it. That voice, that quiet, relentless whisper telling you, get up, move, do something. And what did you do? You ignored it. You silenced it. You buried it under comfort and distraction until it became nothing more than background noise. You betrayed it. You betrayed yourself. Do you understand what that means? It means this isn't failure. Failure happens when you try and fall. This is surrender. You didn't lose. You gave up. Before the fight even began, you stood there, holding the sword meant to carve your path forward, and you dropped it, willingly. No one knocked it out of your hand. You let it go. You looked at the weight of responsibility, the pressure of growth, the pain of becoming something greater, and you chose ease instead. You chose comfort instead. You chose to stay exactly where you were, a warrior who refused to fight, a king who abandoned his throne. Tell me, what happens to a kingdom when the king walks away? It falls, it crumbles, it gets conquered by whatever is strong enough to take it. And that's exactly what happened to you. Your discipline weakened, your focus shattered, your time, your most valuable weapon, scattered into nothing. Not because you were overpowered, but because you surrendered control. And now you stand there wondering why your life feels out of control, why everything feels heavy, why nothing moves forward, why you feel stuck. You're not stuck. You're defeated. Defeated by your own choices. Defeated by your own habits. Defeated by the version of you that chose comfort over power, again and again and again. But here's the part you've been avoiding. The part that burns. The part that hurts. If you were the one who gave it away, then you're the only one who can take it back. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to fix this. No one is coming to fight this war for you. Because this war, it's personal. It's you versus you. And until you accept that, until you stop blaming, stop excusing, stop pretending, you will keep losing again and again and again. So decide right now, are you going to keep being the traitor in your own story? Or are you finally going to become the enemy your weakness should fear? Because you can't be both. You can't destroy the thing you keep protecting. You can't rise while you're still choosing to fall. This is the line. This is the moment. This is where everything changes, or nothing ever will. You still think time is yours, don't you? Something you own, something you can spend, something you can waste, and somehow earn back later. That illusion ends now, because time is not yours. It was never yours. You don't have time. Time has you. Let that settle. Let it sink into every excuse you've ever made, every delay you've ever justified, every moment you thought you could afford to lose. You are not using time. Time is using you, quietly, patiently, without mercy. You think it's just passing, just moving forward, just another day, another hour, another second. But it's not passing. It's taking pieces of you with every tip you ignore, taking your chances, taking your energy, taking the version of you that could have existed, and erasing it before it ever has the chance to breathe. Tick, another piece of you gone. Tick, another opportunity buried. Tick, another version of you that will never exist. And you sit there like it's nothing. Like it's harmless, like you're in control. You're not. You were never in control. Time doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't wait for you to be ready. It doesn't care about your plans, your feelings, your excuses. It moves. constantly, relentlessly, and every second it moves forward, it takes something from you that you can never reclaim. You treat time like a tool, like something you can pick up when you feel like it, and put down when you don't. But time is not a tool. Time is a force, a predator. And you're standing still, pretending it's not hunting you. It doesn't chase. It doesn't need to. Because you're not running. You're sitting, scrolling, waiting, delaying. And while you waste yourself in comfort, it closes the distance, slowly, silently, inevitably. You won't hear it coming. There's no warning, no alarm, no moment where it stops and says, this is your last chance. No, it just takes, bit by bit, day by day, until one day, there's nothing left worth taking. And then you'll understand. Too late. You'll look back and see it clearly. All the time you thought you had. All the chances you thought you could take later. All the moments you believed were meaningless. Gone. Not lost. Consumed. By something you never respected. Something you never feared. Something you never understood. Time doesn't forgive ignorance. It doesn't reward hesitation. It doesn't wait for you to become who you were meant to be. It erases you if you don't. Tick. Another piece of you gone. Tick. Another excuse exposed. Tick. Another chance you'll never get back. And still, you act like you're safe. Like you can delay. Like you can pause your life and resume it later. You can't. There is no pause. There is no rewind. There is no second version of this moment. There is only this. Right now. And it is slipping. Right through your hands. Because you refuse to hold it with intent. Because you refuse to respect what it actually is. Time is not neutral. It is not passive. It is not something that simply exists around you. It is something that is actively consuming you. Every breath you take, a trade. Every second you waste, a sacrifice. Every delay, a decision to give something up that you will never see again. And the most dangerous part, you don't feel it. Not immediately. That's what makes it lethal. It doesn't hurt when you waste an hour. It doesn't hurt when you delay a day. It doesn't hurt when you abandon a week. But it accumulates, silently, until the damage is irreversible, until the cost becomes undeniable, until you realize you were never ahead, you were always being hunted. So ask yourself this: if time is not yours, if time is consuming you, if every second is something you are losing whether you act or not, then what exactly are you waiting for? Because the longer you stand still, the closer it gets. And it never stops. It never hesitates. It never shows mercy. It waits. And it always wins. Unless you finally decide to move. Burn it. Burn it all. Not slowly. Not gently. Not with hesitation disguised as progress. Burn it completely. Because what you are right now cannot become what you need to be. It has to die. Yes, die. You keep trying to improve a version of yourself that was built to fail. You keep decorating weakness, polishing it, making it potential. But potential means nothing when it never moves. So listen carefully. You don't fix your life. You destroy what's weak. You don't negotiate with laziness. You execute it. You don't comfort the part of you that keeps delaying your future. You silence it. Forever. Burn it. Burn the procrastinator. The one who says, just 5 more minutes. The one who turns hours into dust. The one who watches life instead of living it. Burn him. He is not your friend. He is not part of the process. He is the chain around your neck. Burn the dreamer without action. The one who imagines greatness but never touches it. The one who builds castles in the mind and sleeps in ruins in reality. Dreams without movement are hallucinations, and you've been addicted to them. Burn that addiction. Burn the comfort addict. The one who runs from pain, The one who chooses easy every single time. The one who calls it self-care, while slowly destroying any chance of becoming something more. Comfort is not peace. Comfort is sedation, and you've been sedated for too long. Burn it. Burn the voice that tells you you're not ready. You were never supposed to be ready. Warriors are not born ready. They are thrown into fire and forced to become something stronger than fear. Burn the doubt. Burn the hesitation. Burn the identity that made you weak. Because here is the truth you've been avoiding. You cannot rise while protecting the version of you that needs to fall. You cannot become dangerous while keeping your weaknesses alive out of pity. You cannot transform while negotiating with your old self. This is not growth. This is war. And in war, something must be sacrificed. So sacrifice the weakness. Sacrifice the comfort. Sacrifice the old identity that kept you small. Burn it. Say it again. Burn it. Burn the excuses. Burn the delays. Burn the lies you told yourself to stay where you are. Burn it until there is nothing left to go back to. Because that's the secret, isn't it? You always leave a door open, a way to return, a way to fall back, a way to escape when things get hard. Close it. No. Destroy it. Because as long as that door exists, you will use it. And every time you use it, you betray the person you could have been. So burn the door. Burn the bridge. Burn the version of you that keeps crawling back to comfort. Let it die screaming if it has to. Let it fight. Let it resist. Let it beg for mercy. Do not give it mercy. Because that version of you never gave you greatness. Only delay. Only regret. Only wasted time. So why protect it? Why defend it? Why keep it alive? End it. Right now. This is your rebirth. Not soft. Not gentle. Not poetic. Violent. Decisive. Final. You are not rebuilding from the same foundation. You are turning the entire structure to ash and rising from what remains. Stronger. Colder. Unstoppable. Because when everything weak is gone, only one thing remains. Power. Raw. Unfiltered. Unapologetic power. So don't say you're changing. Say it properly. I am ending who I was. I am erasing weakness. I am becoming something that does not hesitate. Burn it. Burn it all. And from those ashes, rise. Listen carefully. Because what I'm about to give you is not advice. It's law. Not the kind written in books. Not the kind society pretends to follow. This is a code. A code for those who are done being weak. Done being average. Done wasting the only thing they can never get back. Time. You don't need motivation anymore. You need rules. Unbreakable. Unforgiving. Relentless. So carve this into your mind. Burn it into your bones. And when the old you starts whispering again, you answer with this. The new code. The rules of the relentless. Rule 1. No waiting. If it matters, do it now. Not later. Not tonight. Not when you feel ready. Now. Because later is where your potential goes to die. Later is the graveyard of every version of you that could have been great. You said it before. I'll do it later. And later became never. So say it again. No more later. Say it again. No more later. Say it until it feels violent. Because it should. You are cutting off your escape. No more later. No more someday. No more lies. Rule 2. No excuses. Not one.